look like we all want them to look like, full of very successful small businesses.
And where can we go for more information?
Yeah, check out the QuickBooks blog. Easiest way to get there is probably just to Google QuickBooks blog. It should be pretty high up on the page. A lot of great small business stories, a lot of great expert tips for small businesses out there, and more information.
All right, thank you, John. Gabriella. It is summer entertaining season, and lifestyle contributor Joanne Butler, she joins us with the scoop on easy and delicious eats. Joanne, where do we start?
Thanks for having me. Well, let's start with cocktails. All season long, I stock up on these Waterloo sparkling waters. And today I have some of their nostalgia-inspired flavors: ginger citrus twist, orange vanilla, summer berry, and their new limited time only tropical fruit flavor. They're all so delicious and so
It's now time for the TV 24 News, presented to you by Team One Chevrolet of Gadsden.
Good evening, and thank you for tuning in to the TV 24 News, presented by Team One Chevrolet of Gadsden. I'm Courtney Lynham.
And I'm Shasta Jones. And here's the news for June 1st, 2023. Something special is brewing in Anniston. The owners of the Coldwater Mountain Brew Pub are doing something very special to honor a man who did so much for the community and left a legacy larger than life. Sean Smith caught up with the friends and family of Matt Klontz at the new urban garden at the Coldwater Mountain Brew Pub in Anniston.
So I'm the founder of Coldwater Mountain Brew Pub myself, and Tommy Stevens and Brett Jenkins, our executive chef, and Erlen McCorder, who's a local philanthropist from the Anniston area, started this project about 18 months ago to build the brew pub and bring it back to reality. And so we've been open since February of last year, and this spring we had a ambitious goal to build a proper urban farm that would provide not only fresh produce for our restaurant, but also give us an opportunity to work with some different charitable organizations in the community. Pretty ambitious project, and Brett, of course, had a great idea to really pay some respects to a dear friend of his that passed away a few years ago, Matt Klontz, and so that's why we named it the Klontz Memorial Urban Farm. Brett and Matt were dear friends, and so this was a great way to honor his memory and give his family a place to come and remember him and think back about what a great person he was and what an inspiration he was to this community.
Well, our goal, of course, first with the garden is a good friend of mine, Matt Klontz, was kind of a champion for Anniston and passed away in the past few years. He has a scholarship fund with Leadership Calhoun County, the youth version, and it provides 2 scholarships, $2,000 apiece to seniors in high school who complete the program. So our goal, of course, is to throw some dinners, sell some vegetables to help with that, but then also become really the first fully sustainable, organic produce restaurant in Calhoun County.
Matt was my brother. So this garden is beyond words to me what I can express in gratitude. Matt was all about community. He was all about helping people, and you know, the fact that these guys at Coldwater Mountain Brew Pub have just teamed together to create something not only that helps community, it just helps kind of continue my brother's legacy and kind of like continue helping people, you know, even beyond his life here. So that was something that Matt was very passionate about, and so the fact that, you know, other people are just as passionate as continuing that on just means a lot to me, and my family is just forever indebted to this place. We just love it, and we're just grateful to see it grow. We hope to see it grow even bigger.
The U.S. House of Representatives passed a bill to suspend the $31.4 trillion debt ceiling on Wednesday. The majority of Democrats and Republicans came together to overcome opposition from the hardline conservatives to avoid a catastrophic default. The Republican-controlled House voted 314 to 117 to send the legislation to the Senate, which must enact the measure and get it to President Joe Biden's desk before a Monday deadline, when the federal government is expected to run out of money to pay its bills. John Garlick is on location in Washington, D.C. with more on this story.
Good morning. I'm John Garlick in Washington, D.C. We're in front of the Capitol building this morning. Of course, the June 5th deadline looms for increasing the debt ceiling here for the federal government. Much like having your credit card bill due and only having the ability to pay the minimum payment and trying to look for money to borrow just to get that done, this is what's facing our federal government in the next few days. Of course, last night, Wednesday night, Congress, under the leadership of Speaker of the House Kevin McCarthy, pulled off a bipartisan success and passed a bill This after Kevin McCarthy spoke with President Joe Biden just a few days ago. Of course, now that bill is moving up to the Senate, and hopefully they'll get that passed before the June 5th deadline comes. I'm John Garlick for the Community Television Network on assignment in Washington, D.C.
The Bash at the Bend is happening this weekend in Gadsden. We got a chance to go out to Tilson Bend today to get more information on the upcoming event.
Okay, welcome to the 9th annual Bash in the Bend. Gates open at 4. First act goes on at 5:30. We've got a unbelievable lineup this year. We're going to have some outstanding vendors. We're going to have Mexican food, we're going to have seafood, we're going to have barbecue, we're going to have ribs, not to mention D's boiled peanuts. All of this is for charity, every bit of it. The idea came 10 years ago, like Reed, one of the gentlemen who also owns this property along with Mark Cassidy and myself, his little nephew was suffering from leukemia, and thank the good Lord he beat it, and we turned the second event into a fundraiser for him, and it's been that way ever since.
I'm very proud to be a part of this because I am on the board for the James M. Berry Center. This is our Child Advocacy Center in Etowah County. Last year, 301 children went through therapy, mostly sexually and physically abused, and we have a tremendous staff at the Berry Center. We're very proud of that. But the Bash and our golf tournament for the Bash has become our largest fundraiser. So everything you do to come and support this Bash this weekend, you're doing somebody a good thing, and we appreciate that.
We'll have activities for the kids. We'll have the blow-up jumpy things, as I call them. I'm not sure exactly what the correct term
They're
is
for young people, not you and I.
And we'll have those available for the children. It's a great, fun, family atmosphere. Of course, you're welcome to bring your coolers. We just ask no glass on the property. Gates open at 4. First act goes on at 5:30, and then we will continue going on from there.
Going to be a lot of fun.
Alabama Governor Kay Ivey signed a bill on Wednesday that is intended to protect land from purchase by hostile nations. According to JustTheNews.com, House Bill 379 is known as the Alabama Property Protection Act and was sponsored by Representative Scott Stadthagen, Republican of Hartselle. The new law bans the sale of agricultural and forest land and critical infrastructure such as chemical plants, electricity generation plants, airports, or water treatment facilities to China, Iran, North Korea, and Russia. The new law also prohibits sale to any foreign entity agricultural and forest property and any real estate within 10 miles of a military base or critical infrastructure. The measure was passed May 9th by the House 73-23 and May 18th by the Senate 26-7. Across the United States, we have seen alarming instances of foreign entities purchasing large tracts of land, which could have severe consequences for our country's national defense and economy. If no action is taken, Ivey said in a news release, "From our forest to our farmland, Alabama is blessed with an abundance of highly valuable natural resources that must be protected. We also have a large military presence, and Alabama will always do our part to put the security of our country and our people first. The simple fact of the matter is that foreign governments have no business owning land in Alabama, and I am proud to sign this bill and ensure that will never be the case going forward." Alabama is not the only state considering a measure that would cap foreign purchase of farmland. The Louisiana legislature is considering a bill that deals solely with farmland, while Mississippi's similar legislation was watered down to a study committee in March before Governor Tate Reeves signed it into law.
Well, it is feeling like summer outside.
That it definitely is.
It really is. We're going to have mostly clear skies, but next week's looking a little gloomy.
No snow?
Unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. And today is actually the first day of hurricane season. So.
Well, coming up, Courtney is joined by a very special guest from the United Way of Gadsden. You're watching the TV 24 News presented by Team One Chevrolet of Gadsden. Back after this.
The Coosa Valley, on the banks of the Coosa River in Gadsden, Alabama. Fishing, boating, and paddling, and home to Team One Chevrolet. Team One Chevy has been serving generations for years. Even the grandkids are grown. Come by and see why so many people come back to Team One Chevy in Gadsden.
Home of the best people, the best service, period.
I am a dreamer who will make a difference in this world.
I'm flying to a future of great promise and change.
I am a mentor committed to helping my students transform their lives.
I'm a hard worker striving to build a better Alabama.
I am a go-getter with ambition and drive.
I am a Gadsden State Cardinal.
Watch me.
Watch me.
Watch me fly.
At Dunn's HVAC Plumbing and Electrical, we know how hard it is to find a dependable company you can trust. The time-consuming effort can be frustrating and overwhelming. We believe what matters is getting back to what's important to you. Dunn's HVAC Plumbing and Electrical is built upon honesty, integrity, and also trust. We are your local choice for all your HVAC plumbing and electrical needs, serving Calhoun, Jefferson, Shelby, and surrounding areas. Visit our website at callduns.com to schedule your appointment for dependable service done right.
Hey, thanks for tuning in to the TV24 News. I am joined by Molly LeMay. She is the Interim Executive Director of the United Way of Etowah County. Hi, Molly.
Hi.
How's it going?
It's going well. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. So I know there's a lot of great things happening with the United Way. Tell us a little bit about some of the fun things.
Absolutely. So this is our busy time of year. We've got a few different projects going on. Our biggest one happening on June 16th is our Day of Action volunteer event. This year will be the 26th year that we've hosted Day of Action. So we reach out to our agencies, schools, and ask them, hey, what projects do you have going on? Do you need some gardening done, cleaning done, whatever it may be? And we ask the community to volunteer to offer to help do these things. And so last year we had just over 650 volunteers sign up and over 50 projects. And so we're hopeful this year will be even bigger. And then we also have an event coming up a week after that. It's our 2-on-1 golf tournament. I'm not sure how many years that one's been going on, but we host that one every year as a fundraiser for our 2-on-1 call for help line. And if you don't know what 2-on-1 is, it's a resource line. So if you need help with your bills, gas, medications, prescriptions, whatever it may be, you can call 2-on-1 and they can get you connected to local resources and support within the community that you live, whether it's here or anywhere else. So we have those two great things coming up, and we're excited to see what the rest of the summer looks like for us.
Awesome. Yes, I know I've gotten to volunteer for the past, I guess, well, since I've been in Etowah County for the Day of Action, and it is so amazing to see the community come together to work so hard.
Absolutely. It's a fabulous event. We always have such a great turnout. After the volunteers are completed, they usually work from 8 to 12, 8 to 11:30, and then they join us at the venue at Coosa Landing, and we provide lunch, and they get to hang out and talk with their other volunteers that were helping out, and they get to just enjoy the day and be with everybody that participated. And it's a lot of fun, and it's one of our most popular events that we do throughout the year, the most well-known, and so I'm excited for it.
Yeah, so tell us, how can you register if you're interested in getting involved? How can they find out more information and also sign up?
Absolutely. So if you're interested in volunteering, you can call our office directly in Gadsden, or you can go to our Facebook page where we have a link that is uploaded where you can go in and sign up. You can pick a project. There's some smaller ones, larger ones, some that require a little bit more manpower, and some that really are simple, you know, with cleaning and things. And you can sign up online, and then it'll ask for, you know, if you want a t-shirt, you can get a t-shirt as well. So it'll ask for your t-shirt size, and then it'll come directly to myself or Joshua Battles, our 2-on-1 director, and he will also handle the information from there.
Awesome. So make sure you check it out and sign up. It's, again, such a fun day. Well, thank you, Molly, for visiting with us. I'm sure we'll have you back soon. And hey, stay tuned, because coming up we have weather with Lacey Klontz. You're watching the TV24 News presented by Team One Chevrolet of Gadsden.
Hello everyone, Tony Russell, General Manager of Sunny King Ford. And boy, do we have unbelievable markdown on used cars that you do not want to miss. It's time to make the best deal on a used car. Shop our wide selection of used trucks and premium pre-owned models. Don't wait another day. Come by and see me, Tony Russell, and let's make a custom deal for you. Find great savings on pre-owned used cars at Sunny King Ford on the sunny side of the street, Anniston, Oxford.
The weather is warming up and spring is just around the corner at Miller Sand and Landscape Supply. I'm Craig Miller and we've got something for everyone. From bulk materials like sand, gravel, and mulch to beautiful outdoor decor to make your outdoor living space the envy of the neighborhood. See our beautiful selection of Mazzarelli fountains, flowers to brighten your garden, and an outdoor center loaded with beautiful decor. Whether you need a little or a lot, visit Miller Sand and Landscape Supply.
So y'all been talking for 6 months now?
Yes, this is my soulmate. I'm so excited.
Well, we're about to go find out.
Why are we at a cemetery?
Well, it seems like you've been drug fished. You've been talking to fentanyl this whole time. I'm so sorry.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brux Night Guard. Now the Brux Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brux Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to bruxnightguard.com and order yours today.
Sounds like a great event you guys have coming up there in Gadsden.
Yeah, it's really fun. It's there on the water and lots of great music, so I hope they have a great turnout.
Well, hopefully some great weather, and let's go ahead and check in with Lacey and see what's going on with the weather.
Thanks, ladies. Well, today is officially the first day of hurricane season, so here are some quick hurricane facts that you all may or may not know. Hurricanes, typhoons, and cyclones are all the same thing. They're called typhoons in the North Pacific and cyclones in the South Pacific and Indian Oceans. They rotate in a clockwise direction in the southern hemisphere and a counterclockwise direction in the northern hemisphere. Now, in 1953, the National Hurricane Center started naming hurricanes. It used only women's names until 1979, and that was when men's names were added. And the deadliest U.S. hurricane on record was in Galveston, Texas in 1900. 8,000 people died. And coming up here in Oxford this week, we're going to have mostly clear skies with really warm temperatures. Now tonight we can expect temperatures to get down to 62 degrees with partly cloudy skies and winds at 8 miles per hour. And then tomorrow it's going to get up to a beautiful 87 degrees with only about a 15% chance of showers and partly cloudy skies. And then coming up throughout the rest of the week, it's going to be mostly clear. Temperatures are going to get all the way up to 89. We thought it was going to hit 90, but not anymore. Now Friday and Saturday it is going to be beautiful, but Sunday there's about a 39% chance of rain. It's going to clear up again on Monday, but not for long, because Tuesday and Wednesday it'll be back at 39 and 40% chance of rain. So grab your umbrellas and your hairspray, ladies. You're going to need it. I'm Lacey Klontz with your TV 24 Weather Report. We'll be right back.
Hello everyone, Tony Russell, General Manager of Sunny King Ford. And boy, do we have unbelievable markdown on used cars that you do not want to miss. It's time to make the best deal on a used car. Shop our wide selection of used trucks and premium pre-owned models. Don't wait another day. Come by and see me, Tony Russell, and let's make a custom deal for you. Find great savings on pre-owned used cars at Sunny King Ford on the sunny side of the street, Anniston, Oxford.
The weather is warming up and spring is just around the corner at Miller Sand and Landscape Supply. I'm Craig Miller, and we've got something for everyone. From bulk materials like sand, gravel, and mulch to beautiful outdoor decor to make your outdoor living space the envy of the neighborhood. See our beautiful selection of Mazzarelli fountains, flowers to brighten your garden, and an outdoor center loaded with beautiful decor. Whether you need a little or a lot, visit Miller Sand and Landscape Supply.
So y'all been talking for 6 months now?
Yes, this is my soulmate. I'm so excited.
Well, we're about to go find out.
Why are we at a cemetery?
Well, it seems like you've been drug fished. You've been talking to fentanyl this whole time. I'm so sorry.
Hi, I'm Daya LeVay, the owner of The Lock Kingdom, and I wanted to invite you guys out to the I Am Not My Hair 4th Annual Hair Show, hosted by Patrice Lovely, formerly known as Hattie from the Tyler Perry series, co-hosted by Patrick Washington as Mr. Otis, celebrity guest Victoria Hilton from Serving the Hamptons on Discovery Plus. Make sure you join us June 4th, Sunday at 3 p.m. Tickets are on Eventbrite.
Sorry, I was trying to make sure that I called the station to get my t-shirts. Remember, call the station. You can email or you can go on our Facebook page and like it for our Wounded Warrior shirts that we're giving away. But you got to make sure you do one of those 3 things to have a chance to win one of those shirts. Earlier today, I was able to catch up with Adam Stewart with the Talladega Short Track to talk about a big event they have coming up this weekend. I'm here with Adam Stewart and Talladega Short Track. Adam, just first, will you tell us about some of the upgrades you've been able to do to the facility?
Yeah, so since we've got the racetrack and acquired the racetrack, we've done a track resurfacing, put some new dirt down to improve the racing surface, and that helps our racers with tire wear and also helps our fans see better side-by-side racing. And of course, in turn 1 now, we put the new concrete retaining wall. That's a safety measure and has indirectly made the racing, improve as well to give the racers a line of sight. New billboards, fan comforts. We've done some rock on some roads, and we have a new restroom that's heat and air conditioned. So a lot of things just to make the fan engagement and for our drivers as well a better time here when they show up at Talladega Short Track.
Well, you've already had a lot of big events here already this year. Can you tell us about what you got coming up this Saturday?
Yeah, it's our first time to do a one-day 10,000 to win race for the Crate Racing USA late models. That's our late models powered by 604 Crate engines. That's an economical class. That class is drawing really good car counts on those 10,000 win events. Gives those racers, a lot of those are working guys or build their own race cars. A lot of, you've got guys that come in and toter homes to a guy that's pulling with his pickup truck, and gives those guys a chance to run for some good money. And the race is very, very equal. The cars are the same engine package, same tires. So I think it'll be a good show. Car count should be good. So we're looking for a really good show this weekend.
Well, you just answered my next question. I was about to ask you about Crate Racing USA and your involvement with that. Can you just tell us a little bit more about your involvement with that as well?
Yep, I'm one of the owners and run the Crate Racing USA series as well. We're based here now that we've purchased the racetrack, so that's an economical class. They run crate engines from Chevrolet Performance. Everybody has they're sealed from the factory, so you can't do expensive modifications. You can spend $60,000, $70,000, $50,000 on an open competition engine. These engines are $10,000 or less, and sort of lets a guy that's on a budget be able to go and run a full-blown late model car and run for some decent money. So we've been very fortunate that the divisions under Crate Racing USA are actually doing really well at our racetracks as well.
Hey, here you go, $10,000 to win. Show up at the Hornets Nest, dirt track in Southern style. There's nothing like it. That is Saturday, June the 3rd. That is this Saturday. If you want more information, go to www.talladegashorttrack.com. Tickets will be available at the gate. We will have Adam back on tomorrow to tell us a little bit more about buying your tickets. Alabama took on Tennessee today in the Women's College World Series. Montana Fouts did not play. Don't really know the update on her injury, but she did not pitch today. Hopefully she'll be able to get back in the circle tomorrow for the Crimson Tide. They were defeated today 10-5 by the Lady Vols. 3 errors proved really costly, but Tennessee absolutely wore the ball out today. And so Tennessee will take on Oklahoma tomorrow, and the Alabama Crimson Tide will take on Stanford tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. The UWG Big Man Camp, you see it right there. If you're a big man, offensive lineman, defensive lineman in our area, go right across the state line. Support this camp. Showcase your abilities. It's only $25. That includes 2 sessions of O-line and D-line on-field work. If you want more information, go follow Coach Carlson, the O-line coach for the West Georgia Wolves, and I'm sure you could get more information from his page. The FCA Home Run Derby, there you see an updated graphic from Justin Cottle. If you got more information, if you need more information, call Justin at 256-473-1511. All the proceeds go to FCA and supporting Justin Cottle and his ministry. That is June the 12th at 6 o'clock. Admission is donation only, so come, bring your wallet, bring some cash, and help out the FCA of our area. If you hadn't been involved or you don't know what they do a ton for our area. They really show up for our young men and our young ladies, so go support them. KJ Britt, we've talked about this a lot already. KJ Britt Football Camp, June the 17th, 2023, from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Oxford High School. You can register at kjbritt.eventbrite.com. kjbritt.eventbrite.com. Spots are filling up fast. My sister called me the other day and asked me if I could get her son signed up because I think spots are filling up really fast. So if you want to sign up for that, make sure you go and sign up at kjbritt.eventbrite.com. The SpaceX Dragon capsule, you can see the video right here, caught over Denny Chimes, Barstool, Alabama. Twitter, that's where we got this from. You can see it right there going over Denny Chimes. What a beautiful picture. What a beautiful area. And so just a cool little event right there of seeing that and getting that caught on camera. So that concludes our sports for the day. I want to thank you for joining me. I'm Chandler Tyree. God bless you. Have a great afternoon. I'm going to throw it back to the ladies.
Awesome.
Wow, that
Thanks,
was
Chandler.
a crazy video, wasn't it?
Yeah, I know. That is so neat to see that in the sky. Did you get to see it?
I did not get
Not
to
live.
It's so
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
Elon just won't leave us alone.
Yeah, we had a picture yesterday from the Coosa River. That was a good friend of mine, and so it was neat because she saw it at Coosa, and then she has a family member who lives down south, and so they were on the phone, and they're both seeing it at the same time.
Wow,
so
that's
what an
crazy.
incredible, yeah.
That's so cool.
It is really
That's
cool.
what you call right
It's
place
amazing.
at the right time.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, don't forget to tune in to tomorrow night's news for the Wounded Warrior Rodeo t-shirt drawing giveaway. Thank you for tuning in tonight to TV24 News, presented by Team 1 Chevrolet of Gadsden. Signing off from Oxford, Alabama. Good night, everyone.
If you have Parkinson's or any of these symptoms, including trembling, difficulty walking or sleeping, and if you have been exposed to paraquat or gramoxone, you may be eligible for significant compensation at no cost to you. Call today for a preliminary interview to see if you qualify. If you or a loved one have worked or live near a farm or field with paraquat herbicide treatments and developed Parkinson's disease or any of these symptoms, don't wait another minute. The manufacturers of paraquat and gramoxone-based herbicides knew about the health risks and failed to warn people of this link to Parkinson's symptoms. We have provided justice and have assisted people suffering from Parkinson's and other ailments. Call today for a preliminary interview to see if you qualify.